Hey, what is up YouTube? It is the All-Seeing Potato, and I'm doing a deck profile it's a Crystal Beast deck, and I think it's pretty cool, and I really like it. It's got some really good moves, and it's actually pretty good for a Crystal Beast deck, so I was going to show you guys. I have a bunch of like weird, roguish decks, or not top-tier decks that I like to play around with. Not competitively, I play in sectors, but just as a fun deck, and I like profiling. I'm going to show you guys how I screw around with decks, how I think how I make them good. So, this is the first one. It's Crystal Beast, 3 Sapphire Pegasus. The main card in the deck adds a Crystal Beast to the spell and trap card zone. It's basically the main monster. Then we got 3 Topaz Tiger. It's the main beater. It goes to 2000. It's like a Rush Rhino. So it's really good in this deck. They all crystallize, go to spell and trap card zone, so that's how they activate their effects. If you don't know Crystal Beast, got 2 Carbuncle. It's when it's special summon all of your spell and trap card zones. So it's really strong to swarm the field with, but it's kind of a dead draw, so only 2. 2 Amber Mammoth as a beater too. They're all beast types, so I use Horn of the Phantom Beast. So yeah, it's another good beater, and it's got a pretty good effect that you can direct an attack towards him. He also crystallizes. I use an Amethyst Cat. I usually use it just for level 3 to special summon with Carbuncle to go into a rank 3, like Zenmaines or Leviathan or Leviair if I need to. And even if I have it on its own, it's just a good can attack for 600 on their life points when they have a bunch of monsters. So it has won me a couple games like that. They have 500 life points, and I just topped that and went. Yeah, so I run 2 Summoner Monks. It's really good in this deck because there are a lot of level 4s. Topaz Tiger's level 4, so is Pegasus, so is Amber Mammoth. And I run a whole lot of spells. I run a whole bunch of spells, so this card is basically never dead in this deck, unless I just top deck it. 2 Effect Veilers, to veil those effects. 1 Maxi. I only like 1 Maxi in all my decks because, number 1, I only have 1, and number 2, really, to run 3 Maxis just against windups, it's kind of not that much. Just 1 Maxi just in case the windup matchup and the occasional special summoning by your opponent. 2 or 3 is way too many. Double Veiler, set up my plays. 3 is too much because I special summon a lot. Double MST, get rid of those back rows, baby. I don't run Heavy Storm, so. Double Crystal Abundance. This is basically the finisher card. It's a Black Rose of the field. Special summon as many cards as you destroy on your opponent's side of the field, but you have to start off with having 4 Crystal Beasts in the spell and trap card zone. So basically, you play this and you basically win the game. It's a finisher. Crystal Promise. It's amazing special summoner. You get 2 in the spell and trap card zone. Special summon from your deck. So you just usually get the Carbuncle and you special summon the 2 in your spell and trap card zone, allowed to exceed or just attack. It's a really good card. Clogs though, so only 2. 2 Crystal Release. It's a 800 equip card, brings up by 100. When it leaves the field, you can crystallize a Crystal Beast from your deck in your spawn drop grid zone. So usually that's what it's good for. It's good for the attack boost too, but the crystallization is great. 2 Blessing. It's allowed a lot with Heavy Storm back. I'm thinking about running 3. It gets 2 back from your graveyard to the spell and trap card zone, so it helps fill out your zone really easily, and it's really good. 2 Promises, special summons 1 in the spell and trap card zone. Really good because you can special summon that Carbuncle and special summon the rest, so it's really good. Rare value for draw power. Draw 2. Reborn, Dark Hole. Don't need to say much about those. For the traps, we got triple Horn of the Phantom Beast. It's a great trap card to activate in the damage step, draw cards, and give your beasts a nice boost. Solemn Brigade, Double Warning, Judgment. Yeah. And then the last bit, 2 Torrentials. These Crystal Beasts get their effects when they're destroyed in the spell and trap card zone, so I'm not afraid of destroying them while they're on the field, so yeah. So basically the strategy in this deck is to spam out lots of beasts like Amber Mammoth, Topaz Tiger, and Sapphire Pegasus, and just pump them up with Horn of the Phantom Beast or Crystal Release. Special summon more, exceed if I need to, and yeah, it's really good. It swarms the field really well. Overall, I think it's a good deck, and I really like it. So And let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And yeah, there wasn't much of below. Below is like more down there. But yeah, so that's my deck. The extra deck is just staples, like it's generic synchros, do synchro just in case with effect failure. But yeah, and then 3 utopias because a lot of these are level 4s. Like just the topazes. I mean, like the main monsters you're going to be want to be on the field are those Pegasus, tigers, and the mammoths. So other than that, and use those as a recruiter, and that's just an extra. So yeah, a lot of people ask me why I don't run Rainbow Dragon. Rainbow Dragon is really bad in this deck. I don't run all the Crystal Beasts because the rest of them are bad. And I don't like wasting all my monsters. And Rainbow Dragon is kind of an empty boss monster. If I want to run a boss monster, I try and like fit in a BLS or something. But really, the boss monster in this deck is Utopia, or just even that equipped with a Horn of the Phantom Beast brings it up to 2600. A Topaz Tiger equipped with the Horn of the Phantom Beast brings it up to 2800 because he's a Rush Rhino effect. So yeah, it's a really good deck. If you haven't seen it or haven't dueled it, I suggest you should try it out because it's actually really fun. It's not that expensive. It's actually really cheap, other than the obvious staples like Max C. But yeah, I mean, if you already have those, you're just gonna put it in whatever deck you want to run. So yeah, all right. See y'all later.